As the busy schedule of Euro Tops League shows no mercy or lack of intensity, the fireworks are out again as big, exciting, and crucial games take center stage. The table begins to shape and shows true reflection of result and performance. Now we can distinguish between title contenders from title pretenders or top four hopefuls. And sometimes, and now we are beginning to even determine clubs that are giving below par performance and maybe will be sent packing or likely to be sent packing back to lower leagues. Hello and welcome to Kick Off with Jay. It's another exciting day to do football analysis the way you love it, and as we've promised. Thank you very much. I'm not doing this alone. I'm having an exciting analyst here. He's a top guy, and his name is Dami. Dami,
Hi.
welcome again.
Thank you.
It's always nice to have this show with you. And I think most of the games we previewed during at the weekend that were to happen this midweek, they were all exciting games, and
yes, they were.
we should start from at least the Chelsea Tottenham game. You said that if Tottenham were to get anything from the game, they had to score first. But surprisingly, Antonio Rudiger header was what really decided the game.
Yes,
so what do you think about that game?
I told you that I gave the game to Chelsea, and that only if Tottenham decided to take the lead early on. But as you said it all, Rudiger just did his thing and it just went straight without any arguments.
And there were like some VAR reviews for the game. I think almost 3 goals, and they were all correct. All correct decision made by the VAR. There were some scare because if those 3 goals were not reviewed by VAR, we will have been talking about a Tottenham 3 and the Chelsea 2. So very good, but Chelsea qualified, and up onto the next game that happened on Thursday, where Chelsea are awaiting their opponent in the final, Liverpool versus Arsenal, first leg. You can call it maybe first leg in at Anfield there. So the game was quite dramatic. First 20 minutes, it was balanced. Every game, then we had this Granit Xhaka moment.
Yeah, you call it the moment. I'm going to call it the error that he made, because how can you decide to concede, like not even concede, make a kind of fatal error, collecting a red card against the Liverpool side. Forget if they are missing Mane or Salah, they are still Liverpool. You can't just go and make mistakes in that. No, they decided. They just
over time. We've even known Granit Xhaka for silly decisions, and I think this guy is a very top guy. He's very good in the midfield, but sometimes this decision are what really is the main problem for this guy.
Those are his cons.
Yes. So I don't see a top club that wants to go forward and still have this guy. He's supposed to be a leader in that dressing room. You have a lot of youngsters, Xhaka, the likes of Martinelli coming up, and you should be an example, not that you put them under immense pressure just 20 minutes into the game. So, and with Liverpool couldn't capitalize on that error. They tried their possible best, but they looked toothless and lack that bite because they were missing two
of their very,
one of
very
the best
vital
wingers
arguably
in Europe. So what do you think about that?
I would really say they should be able to use their other, they should, based on Liverpool being a top club in Europe, they're supposed to have people that are going to fill in the spots that Saka and Mane left due to their departure to Salah, yes. So for them, even the replacement I've not even, when I say Liverpool is a big team, but I didn't really feel it. Sure, you understand? But
like I said, they were toothless.
Very toothless. And that is the disadvantage of.
We must actually give credit to Arsenal. They were very compact. They were very good on possession. They cleared their lines. They were very disciplined.
Even with the one-man deficit, they still did all those.
It showed that we are disappointed by the FA Cup exit, but we can still do something, and they are really gunning for this cup, literally. So we can move to Afcon, and the game that went down also midweek, and that was Nigeria versus Egypt. Very, very important because it's our nation here, our own country we are talking about here, and it's just very, very surprising. I didn't even give that game to Nigeria, but they dominated Egypt like
if you should check online now, you really see the memes about Salah. They were like Salah for Liverpool, Salah for Egypt.
Wow,
so
funny.
You just realize that mainly the performance you put at the club not necessarily translates to the performance you give at your nation level. So I don't know. You have won the game. We are happy. I'm just hoping we put that same performance into our next game.
And this is actually the first first time Egypt is losing a group stage match in Afcon for a very long time. I think since 2003 or something. So that's very fantastic from Nigeria.
Yes.
So that's been the review of the games that happened midweek. So we'll move on to the preview of the games that are coming up this weekend. And it's always an exciting time where Premier League is back, when Serie A is back, when La Liga is back, and we are ready for the drama and everything. But before we move on, I would just like to hear his comments. Real Madrid Barcelona played a Super Cup game right there, and the game was very dramatic. I could tell you, Barcelona played one of their best. Madrid and Barcelona, very exciting game. They had a lot of goals. I think 6 goals in total, and Barcelona showed that fighting spirit in them. They didn't give up even when Real Madrid dominated them. So what do you think about that?
I think this will be the resurgence of Barcelona. I think it's a while, like it's going to take time, but they have still shown that they're not ready to give up. Even without Messi, they are still Barcelona. You know, they are a club with lots of history, lots of trophies. They are not a club that just willing to just resign and fade it through the background. You understand? So I commend them, even though with the 3-6 scoreline, but I think given this season, next 2 seasons, we'll see the bounce back.
As Fati come back from injury and back,
yes.
The guy is phenomenal, and I see why truly Barcelona went out to give him that Lionel Messi's number 10 shirt. So he's doing very well for himself. So games coming up in the weekend for Saturday. So for the games we have this weekend, I'll leave the first one 1:30 Man City versus Chelsea. We discussed that fully. Then we have Burnley versus Arsenal. So what do you think about that game? Ndidi is absent. Leicester are surprisingly 10th on the log, and Burnley fighting for their lives because they are 18 on the log and it's 11 points. So
I think Arsenal should really dispatch them this time.
I mean Leicester versus Burnley.
Leicester should dispatch them, not Arsenal.
So the Burnley versus Arsenal game, Ndidi absent, we all know, for the Afcon. Then Leicester are 10th on the log. Then Burnley fighting for their lives, 18th on the log. So do you think? I think it will be a very competitive game because Leicester are there and Burnley giving up the fight.
I don't think Burnley will be able to give Leicester any headaches, any trouble, because I believe because Leicester now they'll be aiming to go high on the table. They won't be. I know Leicester, they will be content with just 10th. Even though if they can get a chance to 3 points, they're going to go for it. Yes. Do you understand? So I believe this one is going to go to Leicester.
Then bottom of the league affair again, Newcastle United versus Watford. The point difference between both sides is I think 2 points. One is 19th and 17th on the league respectively. So who do you think have a better chance? Watford are nearly not missing anybody. I think they have their Emmanuel Dennis that is on super hot form for them, and Newcastle to have this danger man Saint Maximan, but I'm not sure he's very fit for the game. But what do you think are the chances of Newcastle Watford? Which one can we go with this time?
I would say Watford, but I'm still going to leave it to other probability, because if Newcastle are not still willing to get any, like, I know it's too soon for them to get players for the weekend games, but if they are not willing to start making some preparations to get players in the future, then I believe I give this match to Watford.
Okay, we have Norwich versus Everton. So that one, everybody, Norwich is bottom on the league, and then Everton is somewhere around the middle table. So I think that one should be a steady stream for Everton. Then Wolves Southampton too. That's quite dicey.
So use the right word dicey because Southampton has shown that they can be a stubborn team when they choose to be stubborn. You know, I think Liverpool always dread playing. I believe that is my own opinion. Liverpool always dread playing Southampton because they are very, very stubborn. But we also know that Wolverhampton too. They came into the top scene, and they have been doing well. They haven't been in a danger zone in a long time. So this is going to be a very dicey game.
Aston Villa versus Manchester United. Second leg of maybe FA Cup or something.
Do
you think the other side can hurt Man United? Because Man United are 7th on the league, 6 points adrift top 4, and this much they should be hoping for. That's the most realistic thing they can hope for now.
Yes,
Manchester to get top 2 points and maybe target top 4 place. But what do you think are their chances against a very disciplined and dogged Aston Villa side?
If I were Manchester United, I would use all my power to gain all 3 points from. Because during this kind of seasons now, in this period of league now, you can find some shifts and some falls and some rise. Yes. So I believe Manchester United should try their possible best to gain all 3 points. All 3 points.
We have Liverpool versus Brentford. Liverpool two players without Mane and Salah. Yes. Can they do something? I think the only light there is Diego Jota trying to do something. Minamino is still trying to find his feet or something. But what are their hopes against the Brentford side that is quite stubborn on their days? But they will be coming to Anfield.
That is what I wanted to get to. They are going to come to Anfield. You know, Liverpool fans are very intimidating, especially to very new teams coming into the EPL. So I believe they shouldn't be able to make any damage.
Okay. West Ham United versus Leeds, and West Ham are in the top 4 already. So what? Leeds a very energetic side. So I think it will be a very lovely game.
I'll be able to watch that. I should be able to watch that. Then we'll be able to tell you more.
Okay. Then we'll be having a game for Nigeria on Saturday. Nigeria versus Sudan. So if the Eagles take 3 points, I think they'll be through to the knockout stage very early, rather than
the game to
doing permutation. Yes, with the game to spend. So do you think the Eagles should go all out for Sudan and try and get that 3 points? Be confident against, be confident to go into the knockout stage.
They really should, because to have that confidence of going into the knockout stages with the game to spare. Yes. That's why Alliance even rotates as in players were even supposed to play, so they'll be able to gain more experience. So I believe they should gain all 3 points. Yes.
And Guinea-Bissau lock on with Egypt has quickly tried to take shape, so we know how the game goes there. So coming to the big one in Premier League. So the big one for the weekend, the 2 big ones for the weekend. The first one that will be taking first, though it's not going coming first, is on Sunday. Tottenham host Arteta side, which is Arsenal, and what the team and the chances. Both are looking to make the top 4 realistically. How do you think Arsenal will be approaching this game? They've got one midfielder, I think so. Odegaard, Smith-Rowe are still struggling with some maybe injuries or something. So what are their chances? And it's a London derby, so
fans really love derbies. When two clubs in a city are playing together, that's really rile up fans. So I believe they should be able to put their best, even with the out of form or injured players present. I believe they should be a very, very exciting game. Okay. There's usually no derbies without any excitement.
Okay, let's go down to the big one, which I was saying since Man City versus Chelsea. A very, 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 very big game. Could be a title decider because Man City have won their last 5 games in the Premier League. Chelsea have only won one of their last 5 games in the Premier League. And Man City are with the most clean sheets. They've been the side that have scored most goals in the Premier League. And I think if a loss or a draw might jeopardize Thomas Tuchel faint title hopes. So what are the permutations? What are the tendency of maybe Chelsea winning, or do you see Man City running away with this one?
I see Pep Guardiola doing Pep Guardiola team. So you understand? When Pep Guardiola came into the scene, then we were like, he's going to use backhand style. But really makes Man City a very, very dynamic team. So I believe this is going to be a Man City game, because they won't be able to just relinquish their hold on their top spot. So I don't believe
they are 10 points clear, and if Chelsea win the game, they can still rekindle, maybe still to maybe make it very, very competitive. You understand me? But I don't think Man City is a very quality side. They play a very fantastic football. Pep Guardiola team are just so phenomenal. You understand me? But on the other side, if Chelsea play their own game, and I think if they come all out, if they do. Most of the time, if you respect this Man City team too much, they get so confident and they just hit you with the goals. So if Man City thought Chelsea come with their A game, they've done it last season. So Chelsea must come all out and attack this Man City team. And maybe if you do it very well, discipline and compact, maybe they have a chance of taking the result. And they also have a very fantastic coach on their own too, which is a very tactical manager. So he can up some surprises. What are your predictions for Man City?
I believe the game is going to meet the better side, and I can't say it's going to be the better side for them. So let's just leave it to them.
So Premier League with its dramas and everything, and we can't wait to see most upsets that will happen in this weekend, because I believe some upsets are going to happen, and we can't wait for the drama to change, for the table to start taking shape again. It's always a lovely time to have you guys here. I hope you follow our channel. Subsequently, we'll be dropping more videos. Please click the like and subscribe button so that you can get to know whenever we drop new videos. Thank you.